Have you ever looked up at a jumbo jet soaring across the sky and thought, how is that even possible? We humans have always been fascinated by flight. But with that fascination comes a whole lot of misconceptions. Buckle up, because today, we're diving into the skies to debunk 10 common myths about flying. From the seemingly impossible feat of opening an airplane door mid-flight to the idea that turbulence will send you plummeting back to Earth, we're separating fact from fiction. We'll explore the science, the engineering, and the fascinating realities of air travel that often get lost in translation. Get ready for some high-flying truths that will change the way you see air travel forever. Let's get right into it. Picture this. You're cruising at 35,000 feet, enjoying the in-flight movie, when suddenly, a fellow passenger decides it's a good time to test out their superhuman strength and open the airplane door. Sounds terrifying, right? But here's the thing, it's practically impossible. Airplane doors are designed with a clever little thing called plug-type doors. These doors are larger than the door frame, and when the plane is pressurized, the pressure difference literally seals the door shut with tons of force. It's like trying to open a refrigerator door outwards. The fridge is pushing back against you. Add to that sturdy mechanical locks, and you've got yourself a door that's not going anywhere until it's safely on the ground. Ah, turbulence. That sudden jolt that sends your heart racing and your pretzels flying. It's no picnic, but is it dangerous? The short answer is no, not really. Turbulence is just unstable air. Think of it like bumpy waves in the ocean. It's uncomfortable, but airplanes are built to handle it. Those wings aren't just for show, they're designed to flex and bend, absorbing the bumps and keeping you on course. Pilots are also highly trained to navigate turbulence, using weather radar and communication with air traffic control to find the smoothest path. So next time those fasten seatbelt signs come on, relax and enjoy the ride. It's all part of the adventure. Ever wonder if pilots secretly spend their flights catching up on their reading while a magical autopilot does all the work? While autopilot is a sophisticated system that helps with things like maintaining altitude and direction, it's far from a hands-free experience. Think of autopilot as a co-pilot, not a replacement. Pilots are constantly monitoring systems, making adjustments for weather changes, communicating with air traffic control, and ensuring the safe operation of the flight from takeoff to landing. They're the brains, the experience, and the ultimate decision-makers in the cockpit. Chapter 4. Myth. 4. Airplane air is a petri dish. We've all heard whispers about getting sick from airplane air, but is it true? Surprisingly, the air you breathe on a plane is probably cleaner than what you're used to at home or in the office. How's that possible? High-efficiency particulate air, or HEPA filters, come to the rescue. These filters remove over 99% of airborne particles, including viruses, bacteria, and even those pesky allergens. Plus, the air is constantly being refreshed, mixing fresh air from outside with recirculated air that's been thoroughly filtered. So breathe easy, literally. Chapter 5. Myth 5. Lightning strikes mean doom. Seeing a bolt of lightning shoot across the sky is awe-inspiring, but it's a different story when you're hurtling through the air in a metal tube. However, modern airplanes are engineered to handle those electrifying encounters. The key is something called a Faraday cage. Without getting too technical, it's a conductive layer that surrounds the plane, redirecting the lightning's current around the aircraft and its precious cargo. That's you. Think of it as a force field against Zeus's wrath. So buckle up, enjoy the light show, and remember, when it comes to lightning, planes are designed to take the hit. Chapter 6. Myth 6. Cell phones bring down planes. Remember the days when you had to switch your phone to airplane mode and thought, this little thing could bring down a plane? While it's true that electronic devices can emit radio waves, the reality is a bit more nuanced. The ban on cell phone use during critical phases of flight is primarily about preventing interference with communication systems on the ground and minimizing distractions in the cockpit. While the chances of your phone causing a catastrophic malfunction are slim to none, it's always better to err on the side of caution. Besides, consider it a forced digital detox. Gone are the days when air travel was reserved for the elite. The rise of budget airlines, online travel agencies, and savvy travel hacking has democratized the skies, making it possible for people from all walks of life to experience the wonder of flight. Sure, a first-class ticket to a tropical paradise will still set you back a pretty penny, but with a bit of planning and flexibility, you can find incredibly affordable flights to destinations all over the world. So pack your bags, grab your passport, and don't let your budget clip your wings. Ever look out the airplane window and wonder if that little puff of cloud below was just, well, Rest assured, airplanes don't engage in mid-air waste disposal. Those rumors are about as true as the Earth being flat. Airplanes have sophisticated waste management systems that store waste on board in sealed tanks. Once the plane lands, these tanks are emptied and properly disposed of on the ground. So no need to worry about an unwanted shower from above. You might have heard that pilots and co-pilots eat different meals to prevent both of them from getting food poisoning. While it sounds like a scene from a movie, there's a good reason for this practice, and it's not just about food poisoning. The real concern is incapacitation. If one pilot becomes ill, the other needs to be fit and ready to take control of the aircraft. Different meals reduce the risk of both pilots experiencing the same adverse reaction. It's all about ensuring a safe and smooth flight no matter what's on the menu. We've all seen those movies where a plane is about to run out of fuel, leaving everyone on board holding their breath. But in reality, running out of fuel mid-flight is incredibly rare. Why? Because airlines take fuel management very seriously. Before each flight, meticulous calculations are made to determine the exact amount of fuel needed, taking into account the route, weather conditions, and even potential diversions. Planes are also required to carry reserve fuel just in case. So relax and trust that there's a whole lot of planning going on behind the scenes to make sure you reach your destination with plenty of fuel to spare. There you have it. 10 myths about flying debunked. Next time you board a plane, you'll know the real facts. You'll understand that the doors aren't about to fly open. Turbulence is just a bumpy road in the sky, and that lightning strikes are no match for the ingenuity of airplane engineering. Flying is an incredible feat of human ingenuity, and while some myths might persist, understanding the science and logic behind air travel can help alleviate those fears and enhance your overall flying experience. After all, knowledge is power, even at 35,000 feet. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more high-flying content.